Hey, what's going on, well-aligned docs? Dr. Tony, Dr. Matt, once again, unless it's the first video they're watching on the website. Then it's, yeah, totally right. But what we're going through is this in the section with the paperwork, and this is, man, I know that the patient relationship has to start with the new patient paperwork, but the start is just getting to the good stuff. These green sheets, we call them here in the office, right? Like, hey, can you give me the green sheet? So the green sheet is where we are seeing good news. And by the way, that is what we see in 90% of, like, we see good news we didn't even know was happening. So that's the flow we want to walk you through. There's a lot to this. We're going to keep it really, really simple for you. But the most important thing we taught on every other video about day 1 and day 2 is the patient's goals. So they're going to write that in, and then they're going to measure their progress on a scale of 1 to 5. Then they're going to mark, and they're going to commentary what other awesome things, or honestly, sometimes other stuff is happening. You need to know that. Be the doctor. And so they're going to go through all that. And then there's kind of some pace questioning. It's a progress report, progress questionnaire. So is it happening at the pace they expected? So this is our clinical data side, right? And it's crazy important. But I want you to talk about the other side too, because now we flip. This is how they're doing clinically. This is how we're doing.
And I love this because we want to be 100% for every single patient, 110% if you can go that high. And so we have them rate our staff, we have them rate our doctors. We love to share that. We have 5 docs on our team. I just did a report today that had comment about one of our doctors. The little girl said, "I love Dr. Morgan." Made sure I circled that, put it on Dr. Morgan's desk, said, "Hey, this is for you," because they love that. But it gives you a chance to give that feedback, to level set if you need to talk them through that. And then 2, the practice feedback is so awesome because they're going to tell you kind of what they're looking for within your practice. And then this is so valuable. Go ahead.
It's just a matter of, like, people, if you're not doing progress reports, you're missing out on the opportunity to really continue to connect how they're doing, to figure out exactly how you're doing, and then also find out who else you can help. Because in here, this is key. Like, this is a very important procedural part of our practice where they're going to write down, my husband really needs you guys. My cousin's daughter really needs you guys. My coworker really needs you guys. So this is going to set that conversation, and we're going to go through at that progress report of findings, and we're going to say, hey, tell me more about your daughter. Tell me more about your husband.
If you see a win on that front side, that box is checked. Give me the lowdown. How can we help?
Big time. So this one sheet of green paper with 2 sides provides so much value to your patient education and communication, and honestly, your practice education and operations. So the well-aligned progress report questionnaires, worth their weight in gold. Order a couple of stacks, let it rip. You and your team are going to love them.